On this episode of China Uncensored, KFC has a new menu item in China. Only this one you can't eat. Unlike its other menu items, which you just shouldn't eat. China has a new umbrella sharing program, and it's all wet. Plus, China has a knockoff version of Disneyland, and it's even worse than you'd expect. This is China Uncensored. Hi, welcome to China Uncensored. I'm your host, Chris Chappell. Have you ever thought, I'd love to buy a new smartphone, but I also love fried chicken? If only there was some way to combine the two. Well, now your burning desire can be quenched. KFC has released this. Yes, this is real. KFC is partnering with Chinese telecom giant Huawei to create a limited edition smartphone to celebrate 30 years of KFC in China. It's finger-licking good. And it absolutely will not spy on you. It comes in original KFC red, and of course, has the classic 11 secret herbs and spices. I wonder if they'll make a version that's 2 smartphones with a 3rd smartphone in between. We've all been there. You're out and about, then suddenly it starts raining and you don't have an umbrella. Well, one Chinese company called Sharing Umbrella tried to start an umbrella revolution with an umbrella share program. Simply pick up any one of the conveniently located umbrellas across 11 different Chinese cities. Probably should have put that under an awning or something. But in trying to help stop people from being washed away, they got washed out. As the founder of Sharing Umbrella told the South China Morning Post, umbrellas are different from bicycles. An astute observation. Basically, you download their umbrella sharing app and get a code to unlock a nearby umbrella for a small rental fee. Unfortunately, the app didn't really explain, well, where you can return your umbrella. And so a lot of people just kept them. Almost all 300,000 of them. And I don't think the founder will be singing in the rain now. And hey, remember that time you and your family went on that magical vacation to Nanchang Wanda theme park? No? Well, apparently no one else does either. It opened last year, but it's losing money fast. It was created by the Chinese mega conglomerate Dalian Wanda Group. After it opened, its founder bragged to state media that he planned to set up 20 new theme parks across China so he could, quote, ensure Disney is not profitable for 10 to 20 years in this business segment in China. Well, speaking of being not profitable, Dalian Wanda's own theme parks. This week, they announced they're selling their theme park business. Dalian Wanda has too much debt and kind of needed the $9.3 billion. If only I had some theme parks I could sell for $1 billion. Uncensored land. What? It would be about exposing lies in the media. Speaking of the happiest place on earth, Tibet. Well, at least according to Chinese state-run media. And yet, despite how happy the Chinese Communist Party tells them they are, Tibetans, for some reason, are outraged. About many things, I suppose, but the latest issue is that China is making a region that was once part of Tibet into a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Well, that actually sounds quite decent of the Chinese Communist Party. Maybe they've turned over a new leaf. Or not. The Chinese regime went through a huge, long process applying for the UNESCO status through the United Nations, and not just so they could tie with Italy for the world's most UNESCO heritage sites. Yes, everything is a competition, but China just lost because right after it added Hoshil to its UNESCO stash, Italy added 2 more. But anyway, what's wrong with making this beautiful region a World Heritage Site? Well, in getting the UNESCO designation, China got an exception to have a 2.5-mile wide corridor with a highway and railroad running through the middle, as well as the ability to develop some of the area around them. Because nothing protects pristine natural habitat like industrial development. But the main reason Tibetan groups opposed it is because the UNESCO designation allows Chinese authorities to kick out the nomads who've lived there in the region for generations. Of course, they'll supposedly be resettled into villages, but then they wouldn't be nomads anymore, would they? And finally, in this week's news, the host of the world's most popular New York-based English-language comedy news show about China-related current events became a viral internet sensation when he found out that instead of reading Harry Potter on his Kindle, he had accidentally read fan fiction. Slightly inappropriate fan fiction. Hey, it could happen to anyone. We'll be right back. I know, this video was fantastic. You're welcome. But it doesn't stop here. You can watch this and 2 more segments on ChinaUncensored.tv right now. Yes, we're posting entire half-hour shows to our website with segments that aren't on YouTube yet. So click here and check it out.